Thank you very much, Johanna. So also very warm welcome from my side. My name is Antje Keppler. I'm the director of the Euro-BioImaging BioHub, which is in charge of coordinating the access to other biological imaging services. We are here together with the colleagues from the Euro-BioImaging seat, which is placed in Finland, and also with the colleagues from the MedHub, which are coordinating the access to the medical imaging technologies in Euro-BioImaging. And I wanted to welcome you also to this user forum which has the focus on immunology. And while most of you might have come across our services and might already know what this is about, some of you might be still new to the audience and what Euro-Imaging is. So therefore, we have prepared a small slide deck on our services. And I would like to start and kick off with the mission of Euro-Imaging, and that is really to support all of you to move from project ideas when they are based on imaging technologies to reality, because Euro-Imaging can provide to you open access to all our imaging-related services, enable European scientists across different disciplines, no matter where you're coming from, to carry out exciting research that is based on imaging technologies. So Euro-Imaging is a publicly funded, distributed European research infrastructure, which by now is run by 18 countries and one international organization. And together, these so-called ERIC members are hosting more than 41 national nodes. And under these nodes, we find 237 imaging facilities currently that are offering services and technologies across the full domain from biological to medical imaging, which is also shown here on the slide. So if you're in the need of imaging services to image individual molecules or cells, organs, tissues, animals, plants, or human imaging, most likely we will have the expertise and service offer at hand for you. To put this a little bit more into perspective, this continuum from microscopy to in vivo imaging, our nodes are providing offers for ultrastructural imaging to elucidate, for example, the basis of diseases and biological processes on a subcellular and protein level. We are providing advanced microscopy techniques, for example, for four-dimensional super-resolution imaging of living cells, including in model organisms. Our nodes have advanced sample characterization methods for the physical and chemical composition of healthy and disease samples. They are providing services for molecular and medical imaging with in vivo imaging modalities for animal and human imaging in place, and also plant imaging I would like to mention here, as well as imaging of animal models, and such as experimental models of disease and transgenic animals for various human pathologies. And here we are also closely working together with other closely linked research infrastructures, including BBMRI and InfraFrontier. So whatever you're looking for, even if I have not shown it here in the last 2-3 minutes on the slides, reach out to our experts also here on the call and ask what is possible, what is available, and we will see what we can do. So in a nutshell, Euro-Imaging offers open access to more than 120 different biological and biomedical imaging technologies, but also to the support that is provided by the senior experts working at the nodes providing these technologies to you. I would also emphasize that we have services in the domain of image data management, handling, and image analysis services. Our nodes provide many different training opportunities for any kind of training need. We are open to scientists from academia and industry and open to any career stage and any area of research. If you don't know us, you might now wonder, okay, this sounds all great and nice, but how? How can I actually reach your services? So the first step is always talk to one of us in case we are present, or check out our Euro-Imaging website. Here you find a lot of information about the technologies, where the nodes are located, what each of them has to offer. And as soon as you have understood where you want to go or what kind of technology you would like to use, we invite you to submit your service request to us. In some cases, this might first go to a scientific advice, especially if you have not been independently evaluated yet for that part of your research. But if you already come in with funding and have been evaluated, we can put you on the fast track. Then the node would run a brief technical feasibility check. And as soon as the node agrees with you, yes, this service request can take place, and you agree on a time when this takes place, it starts. You hop on a plane, you can go to the Euro-BioImaging site, and you can conduct your imaging experiment. Another bottleneck that you might bring to us and say, hey, that sounds nice, but how can I pay for this? Because I need funding for the travel reimbursement, or the node is asking for an access fee, but I don't have that funding covered yet. We can help. So on the Euro-BioImaging website, we're trying to provide up-to-date information on existing funding opportunities. And today we bring you two examples here. So right now in cancer research, we have the so-called CanSEF project up and running, where we can provide transnational user access funding to those of you who would like to apply for topics linked to cancer research. The next deadline is on November 23rd. So I would highly recommend check out our website and see if this is an opportunity for you. A second project right now is the Commonless Globe, where we have funding which is exclusively for global user access for multimodal correlative imaging. And here we can provide up to 6,000 euros to your research. And here the deadline is even sooner. So again, I would really recommend check this out, and also tell your peers, colleagues, and friends about these opportunities. But we're not only providing access to technologies or data services or helping you with finding funding opportunities. Euro-BioImaging is also a space where people meet, exchange experience, talk about scientific developments, technical developments, and such, as we're doing here today in the user forum. A very famous example of our activities in communication and outreach is the Euro-BioImaging virtual pub. This takes place since 2020 every Friday at 1 o'clock. It's a virtual pub, as the name says. And here you see the calendar and the entries for the upcoming 6 weeks. And as you can see, there's a lot of really good stuff going on. And we have by now a very long waiting list of people who would like to get a slot on the virtual pub. So check it out. And if you're not yet on our list, please reach out to Johanna and Mariana here via the chat, but also feel free to send us an email, and we put you on our communication list. That would also include the subscription to our regular newsletter, where you can stay up to date, where we put, for example, job advertisements. We publish events that are coming up, Euro-BioImaging related events, but also external events in the community. We talk about scientific user projects, development at our nodes, and such. So a lot of things you can learn here if you're interested in imaging and all the research that is linked to it. And with this, I come to the end of the very short introduction of Euro-BioImaging and what it can provide to you, and hand back to Johanna.